coming up this week on the Afro Journal.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, I only recently started believing in the idea of a first date, to be honest. Like, why was the point of a first date?
It's just what I need. And because all the guys that I've been with, they don't have that.
They don't have it.
No.
Damn.
But my Instagram bio says now, in all caps, must be emotionally available to DM.
I also like girls like Zendaya. You feel me? Then I also like girls like Rihanna.
What's me? Like, my thing is...
Chuso is building a Sims character. You know what you're selecting the personality of a Sims character. That's what I'm saying.
I had like seven for banter. I put like maybe for kindness, give her an 8. You know, for jokes, give her a 10.
But if he wants to, come back home, he can come back home. But we're not doing anything.
It's up to her.
It's up to her. It's up to her.
It's up to her. Baby, anything you want to do, I'll do.
Actually, I'm not having sex on the first date.
Like,
if I like
married vibes, no sex to marry.
Married vibes. Like my,
Just tell me you don't want to date a girl like me.
Went to brunch with a few other guys, and Mbolle told me, we have to take a picture of our food all together. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I didn't say anything, but in my head, I was like, bro, are you serious right now?
Baby, let me talk to you straight right now. If I know marriage, and then you go out and say you want validation from other niggas, bruh, that would piss me off.
Yo, Afro Journal family. Today is a special day.
A very special one.
It'll be a little late for you guys when you watch this, but just know today is the day.
Yes.
It's your special host. 23rd birthday. You know, see how we're looking fine today. We have butterfly locks on deck.
Yeah, so butterflies
eyebrows on fleek.
She has her Jordan. She has gotten her Jordan
numbers.
You feel?
She's actually goat status right now.
Goat
status.
GOAT.
G-O-A-T.
The greatest of all time.
Yes, sir.
In fact, welcome back to another special episode of the Afro Journal. Let me introduce myself first today.
Yeah,
you already know, it's your Virgo queen, your birthday princess, you're looking good, chocolate melanin queen.
Wow, yes.
Cameroonian babe. Get you one. Mbolle, Tasty Benakume.
Yeah, you're the girl.
Choose up.
Okay, yes. It's your Nigerian friends, non-scamming lover boy. We're only certified. We do certified things out here. We don't do illegal things. I was just like Chisom, AGK, Jeremiah, Okafor.
All right.
Thank God you need to interrupt us today.
All right. Boss. Boss. It's your boy. Your boy need no security. Peter, you get chicken and cheese.
Security, impurity.
Mbolle, it's your birthday. Have a nice day. I have something to say. You need a podcast, babe?
I do. Yeah.
Wow. It's not easy, man.
Come to the family of babes.
Podcast babes. Just simp in the comments.
It's okay.
I'll give you permission. Simp.
I don't like.
Hey y'all, this is Justin, and this week's proverb is we do not inherit the earth from our ancestors, we borrow it from our children. So think about that, and remember that, this is all borrowed. We are all from God, and we all affect other people when we are doing action. So make sure that we are taking care of our earth, we're taking care of ourselves, and we're really propelling success for us and our future offsprings. God bless.
Oh man, but yeah, guys, welcome. You know, I mean, we're looking excited today because it's Mbolle's birthday. You know, and we have a special episode coming up for you today. You know, just a little banter to get the day going. I mean, at the end of the day, so just kind of, I guess, we close out the day. And yeah, what are we talking about today?
I think Peter got it.
Peter,
You want me to go?
It's your last one.
Yo, boy. Bars.
Bro, don't say bars if you're not about to drop bars.
Oh my gosh, that's the whole point of dropping bars. I'm not dropping any
you
bars.
guys said the bar. I did no foundation.
Oh my gosh, but we're going to talk about in this week's episode. How should the first date go? Wow, we're gonna talk about our own personal experience with first dates, and also what our advices are. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just jump right into
Yeah,
it.
because we're going to be the parents that you guys never had. We got you. We know your dad and your mom didn't teach you this information, so we got you.
They didn't teach me.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, I only recently started believing in the idea of a first date, to be honest. Because I mean, not growing up, but like me, I was always like, nah, man, I don't believe in that shit. People are forming, people are lying, people are, like, it's like, what's the point of a first date? Just go out as
You get to know the person.
No, I know that now. But the thing is that in my college head, I was just like, why the hell would I go on the date in college when I can just get to know this person without going on the dates? But then when I went into the real world, I was like, damn. Before you actually see human beings, you have to try to see them. And trying to see human beings is pretty much a date.
Yep.
And it's like, yo. But anyhow, Sha, we'll break it down for you guys today from our plethora of experiences amongst the three of us. And yeah.
You choose some start now. Start with your own experience with first dates.
I mean, okay. Before you go on the first date, I feel like the first thing is getting the person on the dates, Abby.
Yeah.
And then
you have to meet your criteria.
The specs, they're important.
the specs are important, but obviously the first thing you look at is the physicality. The physical features of this person, individual, whether you met them on social media with their filters or you met them in real life. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
They have to meet their specs, So, hey, I think it's different though when you meet someone in real life and in person. Because in real life, you already kind of have
an idea.
You have a conversation going.
Yeah.
Maybe it was at an event, I don't know, kickback, whatever it might be. So you're already low-key playing games. If you're starting the DMs, you pretty much don't know what you're going to get. Me personally, I'm like, I don't know if you should ask them on a date from the DM straight. You should probably talk to them on the phone, but that's just me. That's if you're looking for something actually serious.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But let's start with the specification.
Okay.
Well, why don't you go first and give me your specs, your requirements, the obligations.
So
Wait, hold on. Before we give this, are we doing like the creme la creme of our specs? Or are we doing like actual realistic like
benchmark? Like, just the benchmark.
This first one is actually this has always been a thing, but I feel like it got pushed to a higher priority recently because of some experiences.
Really?
Yes, but I even updated my Instagram bio with this thing.
What was this thing?
It doesn't have to be a
It's
number
not
one.
petty, it's not petty at all. It's just what I need. And because all the guys that I've been with, they don't have that.
They don't have it.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
my
that's what
Instagram
it
bio says now in all caps, must be emotionally available to DM. Boom.
In the DM.
To DM. So if you're not emotionally available, don't even waste your time.
Oh.
Don't even. Because I will open your request and delete it.
How do you think they are from the DM?
I won't, but
You just hope.
yeah.
Some way, somehow, I'll find out.
You'll find that eventually, sooner or later. Alright, okay, so emotional availability.
Yes. You also have to look good. I'm a pretty girl, so I gotta be with a pretty boy.
Honestly, Mbolle's taste.
No ugly rich nigga.
Mbolle's taste. Let me talk to my boys listening to this episode right now that want to slide into it. Yeah. Trust me, you look good. you look good. Because I'll lie to you, some guys that will be calling fine. Yeah, I'll be looking at them like. I'm like,
Yo, that's how we forget, bro.
so
That's crazy.
I mean, so this is nothing. So what I'm saying, I just say all that to say that, but if I say you need to look good, but
Damn, which guy?
Wow, shots fired.
that was that guy. Was it is it
Which day is it?
Miracle? Is it Miracle? No,
Oh,
not me.
okay.
Is it Miracle?
No. See. Look,
Is it Miracle?
it was just a specific
was it?
picture.
I was just like,
It was just a specific picture that I saw and he was looking good.
oh man, what? Oh man, but anyhow, I mean, I wouldn't say work grade though. I would say how work grade looks.
Breakfast cute.
I don't know how work grade looks yet, but oh well. But yeah, I just wanted to encourage my brother out there.
I mean, shoot your shot, but like I said, if you're not emotionally available, don't drive.
Don't even try. I bet.
Damn, what else?
It's first day.
Height?
Oh,
Nothing.
Let me be realistic. Height. I would go on a first date with somebody under 5'10". I would.
Okay.
And then we'd see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how we go from there. Yeah.
Let me be
I told
realistic.
you in previous episodes.
Just see it.
I told you 5'9" niggas, you are in. Don't worry about it.
It's just the first step. That's just the baby step.
Don't worry about it. Shoot your shot. Don't be afraid.
Oh man.
Requirements are just a number. You are in a video. Take it and grab it.
Peter, honestly, you said it from the beginning of time, man. Guys, Peter has been saying this. 5'9", shoot your shot. So hey, you've heard it now from the horse's mouth.
We'll see how it
Guys, don't
goes.
be discouraged. Oh man.
Alright, so it's not the only requirement like, is it like black
Oh,
man,
black only.
white man?
I'm sorry.
What?
Black, dark chocolate only. Only.
Man.
I don't mess with these light
milk
skinned.
chocolate.
None of these light
Man, it's
skinned.
the colorism for me.
Nah, bro.
You want to call it that? Nah, you see my skin? Your skin has to match my skin or be darker. Period.
Ooh.
Nice dark meat. I don't know white meat.
And that's actually funny because all the guys that I like had something with, they're all dark chocolate. So we thank God.
Yeah.
We thank God.
Thank God for that. I mean, if you check it, dark meat tastes better than white meat.
Boom.
But white meat is healthy.
But white meat is healthy, I guess. So.
I'm all set.
Depends on how you look at it. The dark meat is more juicy.
Has more protein.
Oh man. Alright, Peter, you want to go? Peter, where you go? Give us your specs.
Oh, well, so you're dating broke niggas soon.
I mean, first date.
She wouldn't know. She
Yeah.
wouldn't know if they are broke on the first
Oh,
date. Nah.
okay, that's true. Well, okay, you want me to go?
Yeah, go sir.
Alright, for me personally, I'll be realistic. If you're 5'7" or above, 5'7" or above, I'm only going 2 inches under. I'm sorry, I can't do 5'6". That's too small, fam. That's too small.
What's the upper limit? What's the upper limit?
My upper limit for height.
Yeah, is that upper limit? Or just as you go, you can do 7'6", 7.
Honestly, I think 6 feet is the upper limit. I'm not gonna lie to you. 6'1" is kind of intimidating. Like 6'1" is too intimidating. That's basically Jesus' height. I don't get to get like this, like bro, man. Chill, fam.
Wait, Peter, how tall are
Chill
you?
on that, fam. I'm 5'9".
Okay,
I'm 5'9.5".
So you said 5'7". Okay, that's realistic.
Yeah. So basically, I want my girl to be eye level. Basically, perfect. It's just eye level with me. You feel me? In terms of looks, she has to be a 10, 9, and 8.
Adjustable age.
Adjustable age. Nah. We don't do adjustable. Without makeup, you have to be at 8. When you wake up in that bed like this, I have to make sure you're at 8.
Right there.
So on that first date, you shall at least be a 10. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
In terms of like the Me personally, I prefer girls like I have a mixed bag of girls I like. Like I like athletic girls. I also like girls like Zendaya. You feel me? And I also like girls like Rihanna. You feel me? So like I have different tastes, but like if I was to pick my selection, it will be between the Zendaya types and the athletic types. So if you're in between
within that spectrum.
Within that spectrum, you know, I can handle flat flat chest. I mean, flat chest, flat. It's not. It don't have. Let it not be too flat. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Let's not be too flat.
I like how very graphic.
Like Zendaya. Like to me, Zendaya is wife. Let me also. Zendaya doesn't have an ass. Doesn't have chest. But Zendaya is wife. You feel me?
Alright.
So like if you're within that Zendaya range,
we're gonna talk.
You feel me? But I also like the athletic types. You feel me? Yeah. So.
Honestly, I'll say this: if your calves are nice, you're happy to have the back.
Gosh. Like if you have nice legs.
If your calves are nice, you're happy to have
nice
the back.
legs.
Right?
Nice legs. You can have nice calves, but if your legs are looking win.
I'm gonna be in the gym.
I like girls with nice legs. That's like, to me, that's like, oh, you're doing something right with yourself. You feel me? That's a good indicator of like, damn, she knows what she's doing with her body.
Have you seen the shape of her body?
I don't like, you know, I'm not here to insult girls. Like that. You don't really girls. They have huge thighs, but their calf muscles are like granules. It's just straight, no definition. Triangles.
What did he say?
Triangle legs.
Triangle?
Triangle legs.
I'm dead.
I'm not out there doing no triangle legs kind of girl, you feel me? Hell nah.
Oh my god, this man.
In terms of, what else?
Personality,
in terms of race, let me go.
in terms of race?
I'll go. Yeah, in terms of race, I don't mind. I can date black, white, Asian, Latino, whatever.
Anything you are.
You know, I as long as you're a good person, this is where the personality comes into play. As long as you're a good person and you know you have family values, like I don't say conservative family values, but reasonably conservative family values. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's my type of girl.
That's your type.
That's your type.
So it's specific as well.
Very specific, man. Very
That's how it should be.
Actually, true though. Like at least when we talk about dating, we're talking about dating to marriage, right? So we're not just talking about dating for the fun of it. Alright, bet. For me, I need you to make 7 feet. Now I'm playing.
I almost forgot about one of my most important points. She has to be educated. I've said this a million times. I love educated girls. Yep. I love educated girls. Yeah.
Bet. For me, honestly, I would say the looks are the first thing, but when people say you have to be a 10, that's so. I just need to find you attractive. That's just what it is. I don't know how else to say it.
No, but just what I was trying to say is that like without makeup, I should think you're attractive.
Actually, yes, I need to find you attractive without makeup. No, I mean you can cancel us in the comments if you want to, but you need to look good naturally. That's where it's at. Now, if you like your makeup, like I actually do makeup too. I don't mean I do. I'm a makeup artist, that's what I mean. So like I'm pro makeup, do your thing. If you want to look like Goldilocks today, do your thing. If you want to look like I don't know Mama Puts tomorrow, do your thing, you know, but you need to look good naturally, you know, skin nice, you know, face looking on point.
Skin nice.
Everything on point.
Key.
You know? But so with that, I don't have any real height requirements, honestly. For me, just more like I think it's more like between if you're less than 5 feet, that would be very tough for me. Cause that's like very tiny, you know. So like that's like too small. And if you're taller than 6'1", if you're taller than me, that's also too much.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling.
So it's like within that range.
Honestly, if I was your height, I would date girls who are 6'3".
6'3"?
I would date girls who are 6'3".
Nah.
Shout out to my 6'3" girls there, man.
The thing is, I'm even an adjustable 6'2". So like, if you think about it, I'm like, Nah, I don't want you taller than me, but that would be too tall. First of all, our kids will not be too tall too. Like, I'm not trying to. I mean, am I trying to raise an NBA kids? It's like not really, to be honest. You know, I want them to be on reasonable heights. I don't want them to be.
I mean, 6'3" is a reasonable height.
That's what I'm saying. But like, if I marry a girl that is 6'1", we're talking like 6'9".
No, your kids cannot be 6'9".
Maybe like 6.
Come on, Chisholm.
For a girl to be 6'1", do you know how tall her brother has to be?
Oh, I see your point. Oh, okay, I see your point. I see your point.
Like, bro,
and that's like 6'6".
I'm saying, so you carry me with a girl that's carrying 6'6" genetics.
Yeah, that's that's scary.
That's like, bro.
6'6" is a good height.
Tall.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, like 6'11" is like, like 6'7" and above is It's like this nigga, you're tall, bro. You're a giant. But like 6'6" is like you're okay. You're okay.
Oh,
you're like tall.
I mean 6'6"
but you're not like
very,
too
very
intimidating.
tall. Yeah. I mean, to me, like, let's just say if I had if I was taller than 6'4", I think I would not like it, me personally. But I think anything above 6'4" is like, bro, like, life is just going to be tough. You know, cars have to be big. You can't be broke. You can't be a broke nigga, because you have to be able to pay for extra room in the airplane. You know, it's like different things like that.
I see your point.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's it. So if you fall within the 6'1" to 5 foot range in height, you're fine. And then,
well, you did a girl 5 foot. That's mad.
Honestly, I'll prefer not to. I'll prefer not to. But the thing is, I try not to put so much emphasis on the physicality, because that's not what's going to hold the relationship. You get what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not dating any girl below 5'7".
Like,
you have to meet eye to eye.
Oh man, but yeah, what else are we talking about? So I said physicality. I mean, obviously, your character. Honestly, you need to be fun-loving, adventurous, and just good vibes. You know, good like vibes. The banter back and forth. Me, like my thing.
Just is building a Sims character. You know what you're selecting the personality of the Sims character. That's what I'm saying.
So can you add? I'll just say add like 7 for banter. You know, like put like maybe for kindness, give her an 8. You know, for jokes, give her a 10.
Boom.
Like, give her a 10 right there. Oh man, but yeah, like honestly, just come with a bubbly, like uplifted, optimistic personality. You know, like when I'm around you, I just want to be good vibes. Now, obviously, it can be real as well. Not the one that you be forming. I'm happy when I'm not happy. But I want you to be a happy person. You know what I'm saying? And what else is there? Family values have to be on point. Like you have to. I mean, when I say that, I mean I'm not saying you have to love every single piece of your family, because family is very complicated. But
for sure.
But you have to at least value what family can be, and put it like that. Even if you don't come from a perfect home.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that's it. Once I see all that, I don't mind.
Exploring the rest.
The first date. You know, exploring the rest, then we'll find out the rest later. You know, at least for our first dates. That's just it. I mean, do we talk about race?
What's your flavor?
Honestly, I prefer my African girls.
Period. I didn't clarify. Yeah, I'm
like
African
I honestly
man.
prefer. Yeah, like I prefer my African girls, but the same way I said, like I prefer not to date someone that's 5 foot, but if it happens, it happens. I'm still open to the possibility of exploring the world. So if you're white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, whatever you might be, like I don't mind. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind.
So Dr. Omar is looking at you. What was that butt?
What was that butt?
Dr. Omar has given up on you.
No,
it's like this boy is
this one is a god. Like
this one is a
trying to
god.
hold me in, you know.
Yeah, still trying to hold you. It's like, so where are you going, bro?
Oh man, but yeah.
They did that butt, fam.
But that's it, man. So, hey, but I definitely prefer my African girls though.
I have no preference in terms of that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, I guess just like the cultural aspects of things.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So now that you've seen your specs, you've done everything. Peter, you slid in this girl's DMs. Whatever bars you used, are you
Lisa from Blackpink?
Yeah, are you today's dates because you're 10 out of 10, whatever it is.
Yeah. So let's say like I slid into this girl's DM, Lisa from Blackpink, right?
Yeah, so crazy.
Shout out to the people that know Lisa from Blackpink. I slid into her DMs, right? I was going on our first date. Yeah, the pressure, man. The pressure, man. That's the kind of girl you want. You want that kind of girl to give you pressure. You feel me? What do you want to go on a date? You want to be feeling the pressure before you select the date. You feel me? So then when you're going, it's like, let me give myself a month to really think about this stuff. So my schedule is too busy.
It's like, give me the month to think about where I want to take you out.
Think where I want to take you, man. Because that pressure, going on a date to that kind of girl.
You want to represent.
I want to give her, I want to blow her mind. Not blow her mind, but I want to make sure everything is set right. I want to make sure everything is perfect. You feel me? I'm not going to be doing, alpha male, you know, that fresh outfit. Come here, this time, like this, when that. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not trying to do all that toxic shit of like trying to do all this kind of nonsense. Like, wherever you want. But I'll just tell you the place where we're going. You feel me?
I just ask her where you want to go.
I mean, I'll ask her if she's okay with where we're going. And that leaves the door open for her to ask,
you just suggest what then it's up to her nah. I bet.
Yeah, because it's a two-way street after all now. A marriage is for two people, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, I make a decision and you have to be okay with it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, right?
Yes.
Obviously, there's some certain situations where, fine, my say is final, but like, in terms of going out on a date, my opinion doesn't need to be final.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's open. So let's say, okay, we go to this restaurant, right? Obviously, I have to come with a fresh ass. I have to come out with a fresh ass.
Wait, are we talking realistic or?
It's a what kind we drive right now? Because are we talking realistic or
imaginary Tesla? That's the car I'm working right now.
Right now, we're driving Legacy's Benz. Or should I say Uber Benz?
I'm driving my legs. I'm driving my legs. I have no car.
A bicycle.
I don't have a bicycle. What will I buy a bicycle, bro? What do I do with a bike? Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
But I don't have a car for personal reasons, and I think it's a very smart idea because of this COVID has made me save a lot of. This COVID has been beneficial to me, because I don't have a car. But hopefully when I'm going with the girl out with the girl like Lisa, I'll just be like, yo man, I have a sexy house. Clean that shit.
Sexy car.
Clean. That stuff has been washed.
Detail the car.
Smells nice, put that sexy air freshener, put that your natural black, fermented shit.
This is why Peter will start with the energy that he knows he cannot maintain.
Which energy? No, at that time, though, if I'm driving a Tesla, I'm in a whole different kind of level. You feel me? I'm not at that point. I have people cleaning my house, but let's talk
realistic.
Let's talk realistic. I'm happy myself. Let's talk realistic. But I'll have a place that I will feel that I've contributed a lot to, and I'll keep it in a certain position. If that makes sense. Right. But I opened the door for her, like she's looking at me.
Open the door for her, okay.
Open the door, of course I'll open the door for her.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? I'll open the door for her, but like, let me grab your dress, let me help you so you're not getting caught. I said at the back right here, I have some spare shoes in case your foot starts hurting. You really thought about that.
So you know how shoe size already. You creep.
No, I'm just in case.
Agents. You know how
just in case. You know how shoe size. It's back,
but you know how on the first date you know she says.
No, she'll be wearing my slippers.
Wow.
My slippers. Big break. Just knows what I'm talking about. Just there for options.
If she needs it,
just there for the options.
She gets tired from the heels.
If she gets tired from the heels, she cannot enter my slides. I want to enter my slides. You know what that is already. She's comfortable. Fam.
Yeah, get to your dates.
Alright. So we're going to this exclusive. If it's a girl I'm serious with, though, we're going to exclusive.
Are you serious with someone on the first date?
Well, if I'm serious with the girl, I'm going with someone like this, and I plan on dating. You feel me? Like I actually want to get this girl's attention. Not like I'm going to meet this person. You feel me? Like I want to date you. Basically, it's not like a blind date. If that makes sense.
But how would you know that though?
How do you know though?
Do you know there are different types of first dates? Right?
Yeah.
There are first dates of like people you're friends with, and there are first dates of like people that you don't know at all.
Okay, so
I'm talking about people I know.
oh, so you already
Okay.
know. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Because then I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, how you gonna know that?
all this information, like, like, how do you know this shit? Okay, you got finish up with someone you know, and then.
If it's someone I don't know, I prefer doing like something in the morning. You know, like on a Saturday morning. But if it's like a person I know, I want to take them out at night. If you make them feel
So yeah, so we
comfortable.
can get to the next
You
part.
know, we know each
what's
other.
gonna happen
We know
after
each other.
that.
Yeah, after.
No, chill. I'm not chill. Let's get there.
Let's get there fast. Yeah,
Alright,
let's slow down.
get there. Alright? So let's say with someone I know. I know the person during the day. I have to take them at night. You feel me?
Okay.
So like a different side of me.
Okay.
You feel me? Obviously, I'll be wearing. If I'm going out at night, I'm going to a really exclusive
What you
restaurant.
wearing?
Clean ass tuxedo. Shoes.
Oh, boy.
I'll go do my hairstyle.
Italy. Oh, line up. Not like this one you're carrying right now.
You know exactly. You know me. I'm not out here dating any girls. That's why my hairline is like this. You feel me? And I've completely shaved my beard. With my beard at that point, I know how to make that shit look sexy. Maybe I'll shave the whole thing off if I'm feeling frisky. But you know, we get into the restaurant, right? I pull out that chair, right?
You pull out. Wow. Okay.
I'll pull out that chair, of course. I'll pull out a chair.
My pizza is stopping so much.
They'll be like bonjour. You know, hopefully it's like a probably it can be which one is Italian or French? I think
That's French.
bonjour. So I suppose we are going to a French restaurant. That's what I decided to pick.
Français. Yeah.
Français bonjour.
Was all about
We are going to a French restaurant. If you, I pulled out a chair and I was sitting with each other. And we're just conversating. You feel me?
Conversating.
Obviously, you know me, I'm going to do my jokes. I laugh here and there. Show you the
What kind of
personality.
topics are you talking about? What kind of topic?
I mean, it depends on the girl.
I mean, like,
It really depends on the girl. I can't think of any topics.
You know, just.
First day start topics. I don't have a list in my head. To be honest with you, it just depends on the vibe.
Depends on the vibe.
Dealing with, you feel me? And then we're conversating and they bring the meal. Just the basic shit. Not the basic, like the basic like requirement of a gentleman. That's what I'm going to do for the game.
Alright.
But
Peter's
I
gonna be a
want to make,
gentleman.
I don't want to be. I don't want the conversations to be too preppy. If that makes sense. I want her to have fun, laugh, feel comfortable. I don't want her to feel like she has to keep this like proper stance, during the
But you
fucking-
took her to a whole fancy ass
French
Italian
restaurant.
or French restaurant.
yes,
did
I took her to
everything.
the
You have
French
her wearing
restaurant.
heels on the first date, wearing the whole dress that you have to help her hold in order for her to enter the car.
Yes, and I did all that just for her to feel comfortable at the end
Wow.
of the day. She doesn't have to.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to. She doesn't have just to show her that
Yeah.
you can wear all this, but baby,
Baby, feel
just
comfortable.
feel comfortable just the way you are.
Yeah.
All right.
I like you just
All
the
right.
way you are, girl.
Then if it's a girl I really like, to be personal, to be frank with you, I'm not smashing on the first date if it's a girl I really like.
If it's a girl, how do you know you like this girl if you?
No, that's on the first
date?
date. It goes really well.
Oh,
Let's say the
okay,
first
okay.
date goes really well, and I feel that she has good qualities in her. She's shown qualities of wife material. I height level. You feel me?
That's it.
Our children has
I height.
She has those good secure legs. You feel me? Nice legs. Baby smooth. Nice.
So it's a diet athletic. So it's
Yeah. So I in between their legs.
Yeah.
Looking nice. You feel me? Then we'll just if he wants to, come back home, he can come back home. We're not doing anything.
That's it. It's up to her.
It's up to her. It's really up to her.
It's up to her. Baby,
it's really up to
anything
her.
you want to do, I'll do.
I'm not going to try to smash on the first day. That's what I mean. I'll take her back home personally. I'll just take her back home. But if she wants to, go on an adventure, you know what I mean? If she wants to go,
I think you have to clarify what type of adventure.
what type of adventure? We can go to, level 19 and how we went to level 19. We can go to level 19 and have some fun. Just talk around, show her my competition, show her athletic I am.
There you go. Make it, there you go.
Right. Next.
That's your date is very complicated. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so complicated, bro.
I'm being specific.
Wait, hold on.
Where's the time
You took
for
us
all
to a
this?
French
At
restaurant.
night.
And then somehow you guys end up at level 99. You're already toxic. Oh.
Yes.
She's wearing heels.
Looking sexy as
She's
fuck.
wearing
And a
heels.
dress.
But that's why I have
She
to
has to
You got-
sit fast
you
in the
got,
back.
you got clothes for
Yeah, clothes.
We can go back home and she can go change. You guys.
Wow.
This is a lot.
The day is
This is
the
a-
day
this is a
the
first
day
date.
is flowing. Guys, chill. The day is flowing.
It's night. The day is
Oh,
over.
God. Well, going to the next day.
So this date number
2 in 1.
2 in 1.
No, it's not. How's it 2 in 1?
Hold on.
Okay, 2 in 1. Take it as 2 in 1.
Hold on.
Take it as 2 in 1. This is why I'm just saying that it will be fun to me, Sha, because me, I'll be awake of the whole time. I'm just enjoying her company. You feel me? Just enjoying her personality. I want to talk to. We can talk to the whole day. Forget it's the weekend, baby. Let's go. Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday,
I'm
Monday,
okay.
Tuesday.
No Monday. Monday I have
Yo.
Monday I have work. So it's probably Friday or Saturday. They'll be doing all this, but like, you know, I have time this. I have time to spare with her. You know what I mean? And I'll give her that attention.
Period.
That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, if she wants to go watch a movie, we can go watch a movie, but that's not my kind of vibe. I'd rather do something active. You know, I like, you know, I'd rather do something active personally.
I don't think
If she plays football,
Peter
wait, let me
knows
just say this.
but
Let me just say this: if she plays football,
you go to football dates.
I'm going on a football date. I need to see your skills. I want to see if you qualify enough. If you meet my standards. Cause man, I'm looking to create some, you know, some Real Madrid kind of children.
Project
You feel me?
Mbappe.
Project Mbappe.
Oh man. Honestly.
But yeah, that's just my first
My
date.
God.
Just show her a good time. But if it's a girl I don't know, we'll just probably go for brunch or something to a respectable place. You know, I'll wear my casual and we'll just have a conversation from there. And if I like her personality from there,
Yeah.
then we can go on the second date where, you know, we can start talking to each other and meet each other outside, you know, that dating environment. Then the second date will be the nightlife. You know, if I'm really interested in her.
Alright.
But for me to go on a date from someone I know, like the first date, I have to like the person first before I take her to that kind of vibes. Like I know her character, that she's not going to like, you know, I'm just giving to her, not that she's expecting, if that makes sense.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. Alright. Oh no man, I feel like that was all over the place.
Facts.
But,
It was.
but it's alright.
But let me break it down. So
Just to break it down.
we
So
go
what you
to
know before you
Wait.
haven't broken it down yet?
I was going in detail.
Okay.
With all what I was saying.
Okay.
So basically, we just go, and I was being very specific. I said, I have backup slippers for her right out loud. I was highly specific. Fam.
It's okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But what I was basically saying, we go to a nice restaurant. Look, she's looking good. This is a person I know, and we just have, you know, a nice night from there. That's basically it.
Yeah.
On the first date.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I think that's good because, you know, I can, you know, I like talking a lot.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Alright, bet. Though for me, okay, I guess I can break it down from someone I know and someone I don't really know like that. Like someone I just met out of the blue. But for someone I know already, I think I'm with Peter in the sense that like I already have a feeling of like I obviously like this person, right? Like if it's someone I've known for a while, this and that, and I'm thinking about going on the first date with this person. So I guess that date would be less get to know you and more let's see what's more. You know, so I don't think I'll ever do a fancy restaurant though. That's just not my vibe, you know, the whole car situation, all of that. What I'm even thinking, I'll probably walk to your house. Looking. Or I'll probably depending on distance, right? Probably go pick you up. Or you can meet me at the location. We might go to like maybe a bar, maybe a game.
I'm not
maybe.
in a fucking bar.
I don't know, like just something simple at least to me, you know, like someone maybe like a coffee shop.
Wait,
You know,
you're
someone
saying
who-
this is somebody you know?
Someone I know. Yeah, someone I know. But the thing though is because I know the person, I already know what they like.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll also play to that. So if it's like she likes, I don't know.
But to me, this is date night. You feel me? To me, date night is very special because as someone who
No, but
doesn't.
this is someone you're not
really
in a
give-
relationship with yet.
Yes. Yes, but it's still to me, date night is important still.
I mean, is that a date night? That's a first date, so that's not a date night.
I mean, a first date is it? I mean, is it? It doesn't have to be a date night.
It's like
It doesn't have to
date night is when you're in a relationship already.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's what date night is.
No, but a first date could be a date at night.
Yes, but that is not date night. Date night is when you're already in the relationship with the person,
Alright.
and then you're like, oh,
Alright.
let's go
Let's
to
go.
date night. Yeah, exactly. That kind, that type of thing. No, but it's really just a first date, like a first, I guess,
It's okay. It's
romantic
okay.
intention,
I'm
right?
getting confused.
Interaction.
I'm getting confused.
It's okay.
Oh, it's alright. But yeah, so to me, just more like I'm a very simple guy, so I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. But I'll tailor the dates to the things that the girl likes. So if she likes movies,
She likes breakdancing.
if she likes dancing, exactly. If she likes, I don't know, like something very specific like painting, or if she's passionate about,
That's a good
or
one.
passionate about poetry, something like that. You know, like I might
Fuck no. Poetry? Hell no.
Oh,
We're
poetry is no
going
hell though.
to spoken word meeting.
Poetry
okay.
meeting.
Nah, fam.
It's not a meeting, it's a performance.
Nah, performance. Okay. Going to. I was thinking like you could take it to like a comedy like show and stuff like that. But to me that's not. I want to keep it between each
Yeah,
other.
I don't want to go anywhere busy.
Yeah, you also want to be able to talk a lot.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
to me, I feel like I'd have already built a certain degree of rapport to even consider liking this person, right? I don't know, I'm just thinking about for me specifically. So when I get to a point where I'm like, wow,
With someone you know.
that's what I'm saying, with someone I know, right? If someone that, like when I say I like someone, it's not just the looks. Like I really have to like the personality as well. You know, like they will have to like share something that we already low-key have in common. So we probably have a pretty good friendship going on already. And then I'm like, okay, like we should probably take this to the next level. Right, and then so tailor the date to what she likes, you know, obviously sprinkle my own thing, but then the one thing that's going to happen is we're going to talk. How are we going to talk? How are we going to talk? Just talk. Like a lot. I mean, depending on, like, obviously if we go for a comedy show, after the show we'll talk, you know, answer this and that. I think for one thing though, like yo, if you want to, see what I'm talking. But if you want to get some brownie points with me, let me just give you some tips. You know what I'm saying? You know, like easy on the first dates. Don't give me straightforward answers. You like if you give me straightforward answers, like ask
I
me
know
how
what
are
you
you,
mean.
you tell me fine. Like you literally turn me off so much. It's like literally I'll just be like if I feel like I'm trying too hard to have a conversation with you, we're done. Like it's never going to go anywhere from there. Just like yeah, we're done. Like it is what it is. Because to me, I just
So
try.
he'll be sipping his tea like this. Just silence. Oh my gosh.
You know that thing where like it's more like if you don't talk, the conversation is not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much. Just more like damn, like do you have anything you want to talk about? You know, like do I have to like beg you to speak? You know, but it is what it is. And yeah, if the banter is real. Oh, one thing that I'll probably talk about, Afro beats, you know, music, but obviously it's me now beats related to African girls, but but yeah, like I feel like Afro beats is always good banter when you're doing all that whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy, you know, all that banter thing.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Yeah. I understand what you're trying to say there because that's why you want specifically, you know, African girls so they can understand that reference.
The references and all that.
As a man who has plethora of knowledge, diverse knowledge, I can pick up any topic that we can talk about
This
personally.
guy got
Encyclopedia.
talk about.
Just so you know
This
it.
guy got talk about literally reggaeton. Wait, what? Reggaeton is Spanish music, right? So it's Spanish pop. Spanish hip hop.
It's like Puerto Rican, Dominican like rap, but like a mixture of rap and yeah. It's a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Like you know.
Honestly, Pizza, I'll say it's a lot. Pizza has knowledge in a lot of things, like a lot of random things. The guy just knows, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. But now flipping over to the person I don't really know, honestly, the vibes are gonna be the same. I'm not gonna lie to you. The only thing is I'll be just more specific to something I actually like to do. I mean, we'll probably had a conversation already about like things you like to do, blah blah blah. That's even why I'm asking you out on a date in the first place.
Just so be like, girl, I'm feeling you. Are you feeling me?
Nah, baby, you already know you're feeling me. I don't need to ask. But
Yeah.
oh man, but nah, like I think Would there be really I think the only difference, I think what we'll do will probably be the same. The only difference would be the kind of conversations that we'll have.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in the day where I don't really know the person, my questions or the conversation will be more tailored to trying to get a feel of how this person is. But with the day where I already know the person, the conversation will be mostly just building up on what we already have. Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? But the underlying thing would be the banter will still be there, the jokes will still be thrown in, the sarcasm, all that stuff, because that's my style.
Sarcasm.
You know, that's my style. So just throwing in all these witty comments here and there with the banter, sarcasm, jokes, this one, that one, teasing here and there. But one thing, it will not be proper at all. Like, if you wear heels, I mean, that's your business. You know, we're probably going to be walking for a bit.
Okay. I'm kind of picturing your day, right?
Yeah.
But do you feel like you're able to show your true self still in that kind of situation with the person you don't know?
I mean, it won't be my complete true self. To be honest, it won't be like my complete true self, but it will be a version of me that is still true, but more controlled. It will be a bit more controlled because obviously I don't really know how this person is. I don't know how they're going. Like there's something that I say to my friends because my friends know me.
Yeah.
Right, but I can't say that to someone that doesn't really know me because they can take it the completely wrong way. So obviously I'll tailor it to that, but it will still be a version of me that is still true. You know, and like the jokes is fun too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my first. After the dates, we're all going home. Nobody's going to anyone's house. Go to your house, I'll go to my house.
I mean, she can come to your house. Don't you?
I mean, she can come to my house, obviously, but like,
Actually, I'm not having sex on the first date.
like,
If I like,
you know, married vibes, no sex to marry.
Marriage vibes. I want that, relationship to be like, I'm taking you serious.
Yeah.
Basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I want to say to you. Shout out to Lisa from Black People. That's my point.
Alright, Madam Bo. After all this rigmarole we've done, I beg, bring it down for us.
So I'm the one
What would you
being
like
taken
to-
on the date, correct?
Yes. All things being equal.
Actually, yeah. Well, that has to be the one thing.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of different.
Yeah, it's different.
Let me start by saying, if I know you, if I don't know you, I don't really have any, I'm not expecting something different. If that makes sense. It's the same vibe, I feel like, because I'm still getting to know you, just at different levels. First date. See, I don't like the whole, dinner. I feel like dinner on the first date is always very standard and formal. Let's go to Six Flags. You know? Let's go
Wow,
to
you
something
get to know someone.
You want to go to Disneyland?
Yeah, I like to do things. I don't like to just sit. I'm also
Actually, Six
shy
Flags would be a vibe.
into myself.
I think Disneyland would be a vibe.
It would be.
Yeah,
That's fun.
Because I was thinking at first, you'll be able to talk, but then I lied because the lines are always long.
Exactly.
So there's going to be a lot of conversation going on.
Actually, Disneyland is like a shout.
Yeah.
It's a good shout.
Like that.
I don't like Six Flags personally, but Disneyland.
Have you ever been to Six Flags?
I've never been.
So how do you
how would you
not like
even-
something you've never been?
I inherently don't like things I don't know.
Like, the people are just be throwing out all these blanket statements sometimes. Oh man. Alright. So you want to get your adrenaline running?
Yeah, I want to do something
That would be
active.
good.
I don't want to go and sit there and be looking at you. You're looking at me. Let's use our bodies. Let's do something. You know?
Well, me personally, I think that first date is really important for me to sit down and understand that atmosphere is completely different, because I feel like I could go with a friend to Disneyland, but I'm not going to take a friend to a fucking dinner.
I mean, you could.
I'm not going to go on a kind of private ass, high class dinner with my friend.
Why?
As up with multiple people. I'm not going one-on-one with you. Why would I go one-on-one with you to a fucking dinner?
I
That's
mean,
what
you
flex,
have
huh?
friend dates too. Friend dates are important.
Yeah, I'm going on friend's date, not friend date.
To
each their own.
To each your own, man. It is what it is, man.
I just feel that that is just we can do that Disneyland stuff. I think that's cool, but I feel the
Honestly,
dinner is so important because of what you talk about.
I mean,
you
can still talk about
know what I think though. You know what I think with the first date. I think ultimately the first date is just meant to be fun.
Yeah.
If I'm being real, like I don't need to know your whole life story.
It's
of the
fun.
first day.
It's fun, the right word.
To me,
It should
I'm
be
speaking for
no
me right
stress,
now.
nothing.
To me, it's just meant to be fun, right? We don't need to debate whether God
I
is
can't
real
disagree
or
there.
God is not real. We don't need to debate or like Biden versus Trump. We don't need to do all that shit. It's just meant to be fun, right?
I disagree.
Good
I disagree.
vibes, this one, that, we go. Now, obviously, the more
I
we get to
disagree.
know each other, the more we now break down all these nuances, and the more we're open to all these discussions, and it becomes more of a conversation and less a debate. But just imagine talking to a stranger about a serious topic. It's like
Yeah, but that's not the kind of. I feel like it's getting to know a person doesn't necessarily need to be asking that person a serious topic. Like you can be funny, you can have like a vibe, you can have like a random conversation. But to me, I don't think fun is the right categorization of the whole date.
What do you think it
If
should be?
that makes sense. I think it should be trying to get to know the person.
So what would you call it now?
Trying to get to know the person.
I
That's
mean,
what
but
it should be.
fun doesn't negate that.
Yeah, fun, and also, but like fun.
Fun doesn't negate
Fun doesn't
getting to know
negate that.
someone. I mean, you're having fun with someone.
While
doesn't
still
negate
getting to
you
know
getting
them.
to know them.
I feel that getting to know the person should be is like the main call. While fun is an attribute to it, basically.
That's where, to me, that's where dates become either one, boring, or two, very pressure filled. Does that make sense? Because you put a lot of pressure in, like, oh, I need to know this information, that information. But if you go in wanting to have fun, you naturally go back to your natural habitat, right? Or your natural self, where you're having fun. If you're having fun and she's having fun, you guys will get to know each other.
It
That's the
flows.
truth.
It's natural.
Okay, to flow. But if it's more like, oh, I need to get to know this girl, and then you're having fun, and just like, okay, you know what? Stop talking about Afrobeat. I don't care if you like the video or not. Tell me about
Just
some
I kind of
incidents you
disagree
have.
with that statement of like having fun is going to get to know the person. I completely disagree with that.
Why?
You can have fun with someone you don't completely know about, and at the end of the day, you don't know anything about that
Why
person.
do guys feel more connection when we play FIFA and when we play football?
But that's not getting to know. That's not getting to know
No,
a
but
person.
you can get to know them from conversations like that, right? You can get to know how you take L's. I can see how you shout, this game is a fucking fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game is cheating. Then I know Peter is an emotional guy. I can already see that. You know what I'm saying? Just for playing FIFA with him, I've never talked to him. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about football, the way we handle conflicts, the way you handle each other on the field, and then the conversations that come after that. It's not only football we're talking about while we're playing football. You know what I'm saying? But we're having fun though.
Yeah,
And it's a slow
I
process.
understand the kind of scenario specifically speaking, but there are other scenarios where you can have fun and completely not learn anything about that person. So it depends. But we can move on from that conversation. It's just a disagreement there.
Obviously, it depends. To me, the first day should be
Fun, yeah, I agree.
That's my theme. That's my theme.
Yeah.
Fun.
I think it should be fun too, but I feel that like getting to know a person should be the first priority. Though.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Mbolle, sorry, we interrupted you.
Where was I?
You are. Where was she?
I mean, you didn't really even start because of you. We just.
No, she was talking about Six Flags.
Six Flags,
Yeah.
yes, fun vibes.
Yeah.
I want to be able to do something. And I feel like, personally, like, that's the type of shit I like. Don't take me to a dinner the first. I'll be bored. And, you know, I'm also not that much of a talker. So if we're just sitting here going back and forth, you're asking me a question, it's boring. I will get tired. I want to leave.
Damn.
I'm very
Yeah,
much an
acting.
action-based person. So if you take me somewhere and it's not, like, physical in some shape or form, like...
Do you think like the activity gets you talking more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel like you're
Like
you're
forced
just
or
there
like I'm
talking.
like, oh
Yeah.
god, what am I gonna say now? Like that. Like it'll just come. Yeah.
Okay,
Well, doesn't like that pressure.
Oh no, oh my gosh.
She doesn't like that pressure.
Because guys have to be like, yo, man, like you know when
Guys-
that silence, you know when there's silence
You
in the
literally have to
conversation.
drag the conversation.
Exactly, like
We
it's
literally
so
have to
much
drag
on
the
you to be like, okay, shit, I need to,
Yeah.
I had to cover the topic. But I would lie to you, the older I get, the more comfortable I get in silence.
Same.
Like I get very like, let's just say I'm talking to someone right now, and it's clear that you know it gets to that point where like you get to that peak, but you don't really know where to take the peak to.
Yeah.
Like it's like ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? When that happens, I get very agitated. Like, oh shit, what am I going to say then? But the older I get, the more I talk to people, the more I'm just like, this is actually a very normal thing.
Yeah.
And you don't need to
You don't have
just
to fill the
relax.
space.
And then, but I feel like that's where the Mbolle's idea of the physical activity now comes into play. Because if you're now, let's just say you're at Six Flags and that happens, The next thing is, this line is long, very simple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, and just from that, you can already transition. But if you are doing like a face-to-face dinner, I mean, yeah, there are other things you can still like transition into as well. But I think with the physical activity, it helps to fill a lot of those spaces.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that dinner. Honestly, I agree with you that it could be high pressure.
Yeah.
But I feel like if it's done right, it's really good.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel if it's done right, it's really good. And to me, like, I'm the kind of person that like can just sit down with a girl and just chat with her for hours. I'm just literally sit it. You feel me? So like, I feel that I'm perfectly comfortable, especially if it's like a good conversation. Like, if I'm not feeling the girl, then I'm just like, okay, let's get this over. But if I'm feeling the girl, like, honestly, I can just keep on talking with her. I'm perfectly okay with that.
No, I think my just from listening to Mbolle and Peter, my ideal first day actually now, I've thought about it a bit more, would be a combination of different things. So I'm still in something with Peter. We was talking about like the whole dinner at 11.99 to this. It won't be that extreme, but it will be like, it will be like a combination. It might not be like Six Flags level, but it will be like a combination of different things going on in one.
It can
night.
be Disney. Basically, Disney has places of amusement park and like dinner areas too.
Yeah.
So like when you guys are done with like your activities and stuff, you guys can just go sit down and just like talk and chill. Then when you guys are done eating, you guys can go back and. So honestly, I think Disneyland is a vibe.
I think it'll just be a combination of different things. We're gonna go like to this place and then this place, that place, take a walk, crash one dance class, do different things and then like call it a day. I think that would be fun. That would be a vibe.
Yeah.
But
alright, but you have to understand, like, people like different things, and you have to understand, like, the girl you like might not even be completely compatible with the activities that you personally prefer. Like, she might be a person who likes sitting down and reading, and like those kind of stuff, rather than being active. You have to be aware of the situation.
I mean, that's why you vet your people before you even take them out on the first day, right?
I'm perfectly okay with a girl who is okay with sitting down and reading. She doesn't need to be active. I'm personally okay with that.
I mean, for me, it's more like, I'm okay with you liking to sit down and read, but if you're trying to go out, I'm not trying to go out and sit down and read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to have a good time. So I need you to be able to match my energy. Let me just put it that way, right? So like, you can have two sides of you. You can be introverted, and that's fine. But then when we go out, I need you to be.
What do you mean by
you have to have a common interest.
Exactly. Like if I lead somewhere, I don't want to feel like I'm dragging you. I want it to be like I might be leading you there, and that's it. But you can also follow me, right? Not the one where I have to be like, I have to like
beg you to
come along with the ride and everything.
I see what you're saying.
So that's like matching my energy, but you don't have to like.
I'm still kind of iffy in that scenario. I'm still kind of iffy in that kind of area because I'm so what you're trying to say, I'm still kind of in between.
No, but the truth is, not everyone is going to be able to, right? That's why not everyone is funny. Does that make sense? Not everyone is going to be able to do it. Like some people just are not going to vibe with it.
I feel that like you guys are putting so much reference on like so much importance of like, she has to match my energy.
I mean,
like,
you don't want to have somebody
that's one of the few
totally
that's one of the few least important things to me personally. Like that's why I want to get to know the person personally. Like if they have core set of values, I feel that I understand it, but not trying to say, like she can be like a person who like just wants to chill. You feel me? What if we have similar interests, right? In terms similar values, not interests. What if we have similar values? I think it could work.
I think we're talking about two different things now.
So if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I mean, interests and values are two different things. If we have similar values, we can be good, but then we might also be bored. I don't want to be bored because values are values are good. Values are good for stability, right? That's why people are like, if you're in a stable relationship, that's fine. But I want a stable relationship, but I also want to have a fun relationship. I want to have a relationship that's a bit dynamic in terms of them, like we're doing this, like we're having, like I feel like this is my best friend. Like when I'm with Peter, I'm not trying to be like, let's just sit down and talk about like the importance of investing from morning till night. You know what I'm saying? Well, now we can do that, right? But at some point we get old. It's like, let's talk about football. Let's talk about things that we actually like doing, FIFA. Let's talk about like girls, shit like that. And it's like things are not going to add much to our lives in terms of like our personal development, but it's just the fun side of things that keeps things interesting. You know what I'm saying?
But I personally put stability above dynamism.
I mean, in general I would, but I'm going to have both.
you're going to try to get.
No,
both.
I'm not even. I'm going to help both.
Okay.
like it's okay, because to me, it's just more like they are both important. Stability obviously goes above it, but if I have stability but I don't have the fun side of things, I'm not going to get in that relationship. That's just the way I see it. Like it's just the way it's happening.
I personally don't put stability that high. I mean dynamism that high. But like I feel that like obviously there should be a certain level, but like I don't put it of the same kind of tier as stability.
Yeah, but let's just say
stability is
so if you have the stability but you didn't have the dynamism or the dynamics, would you get in the relationship?
It would be difficult for me to get into that relationship.
So they say you wouldn't.
But if she had 50%, I think that's okay.
So what?
50% of that dynamism I'm required.
That means she has some. It doesn't have to be 100%.
Yeah, like that's what I'm trying to say. Like she can have some, but not all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying she has to have all of it. But I just ask you if she has the stability.
But you said that she has to match your level.
No, that she has the stability or luck, but she doesn't have that. Like dynamics is.
Or like she's just a completely boring person.
I mean, boring.
Like, she has
boring
no
is subjective. I mean, what if? I mean, two people like to just sit down and read together, and that's it. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah. It's kind of boring. Honestly, I'm lucky. I wouldn't say I'm personally boring, but I'm a person that is like.
You're a homebody.
Like yeah, I don't need too much to make myself happy. Basically, I can literally have a few things on. I mean, that's how I've been doing as a kid. You know, as a kid, like I wasn't allowed to go outside and like have like house parties with my friends and stuff like that. It was literally just me and my siblings. And sometimes just by myself. I'll literally play ball for 5 hours straight, just by myself. Go back, enter the house, and So that's how. So it doesn't take me personally a lot for me to feel.
Peter, you want to
satisfied?
You know why? Like what you're saying is true, but it's also cap at the same time. Because you say something like playing ball as nothing, but someone else does everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why every time it's like, yo, if you play football, you have my heart on lock. What is that? That's literally you channeling that your childlike love for football on this person that you want to be with, and you already imagine like, damn, if I could share this part of my life with this person, epic. And you see how much value that is not a stability thing. That's like, oh, I want to have fun with this person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're even undermining how much even you like that dynamics. Now, obviously, it's not like you're going to the club to spend $50 million on bottles and people call that dynamic. Obviously, that's what some people, to them, that's dynamic. To me, that's also not really my vibe, to be honest. It's just more like, just the simple things where it can happen. Like, it can be literally sitting down and playing cards together and having fun for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the jokes are funny. To me, that is dynamic already.
Like, my thing is like, I don't have the requirement of like trying to go out. Basically, like we can do activities, don't get me wrong, but like kind of like, oh, let's go to dinner, let's go to this. Like I don't me personally, I don't find that shit like I'm used. Oh, let's go. Let me go post this food on my fucking Instagram. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah. But honestly, if it's for my wife, I would do it. Yeah. I would do it for my wife. I'm willing to take pictures for specific people. You feel me?
No, but it is, Peter,
like my mom and my sister.
No, Peter, you hit. I think you hit all these things. What is extreme, but you low-key like them because you even suggest them sometimes.
Yeah,
but you're not doing it because you want to.
Because I understand the importance of it. That's what I understand the importance of taking pictures, right? Yeah. I understand the importance of doing certain things, of like going out on dates. I understand that, or like going out for dinners and stuff like that. But doing it in excess, I fucking hate that shit. It's triggering to me.
The truth is, I'm looking the same way with Peter, but Peter is a lot more extreme than I am, right? Because for me, I like going out, I like doing things, but I also really enjoy staying at home and having simple vibes. You know, like for my birthday, you'll never see me at the club with a section. Like I'll do it for my friends. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'll show up for my friends' birthdays. We'll go to a club. We can get section, do all that. But for my birthday, you'll never see me doing that shit because that's not really my thing. You know, you'll see me more as a kickback. People at home just eating cards, talking random shit and all that. You know, that's really more my vibe.
I don't think I'll ever get a section for even for my friend.
If my friend wants to do that, I will show up. and I'll do it and I'll have a good time.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
know what I'm saying? That's what me I'm saying, right? And I'll even contribute to the whole situation. Right.
I'll contribute as well.
That's what me I meant by that, right? Even though it's not personally my vibe, I'll show up and I'll still have a pretty good time.
Oh my gosh, man.
Right?
I'll have a good time, but I feel that it's just like, bro, we're just out here. Oh, whiskey. Oh, cranium. Oh.
That's a good ass time.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
In the section.
Don't do that because you can make anything sound trash if you explain it like that. Just my time to explain football like that. Now, kick the ball, pow, go. Like you've not seen it go like 50 million times in your life. You know?
Bro, honestly, I'm just tired of clubs, man. That's really personal. I'm just fucking. It's not to me. It's just the same fucking shit, bro.
It's just the way it's like it's really a homebody. But the thing is, it's a homebody that likes people, so it's weird. It's very weird. It's like he really likes people, but he just wants to be at home with you. It's like, you guys come, let's chill, let's just chat, let's just eat, let's just play FIFA. You know, that's Peter's vibe. You know, but
honestly, my vibe is like, let's play FIFA. Maybe we can go out, do a little bit of fun here and there. Maybe once a month we can go to the club. Maybe once a month. But I'm just like, bro, the club is just dead.
Honestly, I agree with you. To me, the club is very repetitive.
Yeah.
I'm very repetitive. Bro. I'm just like, and that's not like my excitement area. You know what I mean?
There's a lot to it at some point, but once you've done it a number of times, it's like, okay, I'm really done with this. Yeah. Like, there's literally nothing special that's going to happen at this club.
Yeah, like, I mean, so we did that whole shit. Like, I did the fucking, club, the fucking parties, the whole of sophomore year.
Yeah.
And junior year, and a little bit of senior year. I was just like, when I graduated, I'm like, I don't do this shit.
I'm tired. When you're in a relationship, personally, there's literally, especially for guys, there's 0 points in going. Zero. Like, zero. It's like, because the main reason we go to club is literally to look for women. That's it. Yeah. It's like, we're not going there to hug each other and shout.
Yeah. Let me check my ass on Instagram. Just check your ass on Instagram. Let me stop that shit.
Or climb the chair. For some reason, I don't know why women like climbing the chair. Why did they enjoy that shit? They stand on the fucking chair.
It's very empowering.
And that's it. Why are you guys on the chair?
I'm like, girls is very empowering. That's some vibe. That's a vibe right there.
Oh man, but yeah, when I'm in a relationship, the only time you'll find me in a club is if my friend is doing the birthday at the club.
Really?
Other than that,
Yeah,
same.
Or if my girl really wants to go to a club.
You guys are boring. I feel like the club is just another opportunity to have fun together.
It is.
I mean, me personally, I don't find it fun.
Actually,
so it's not both of us having fun. It's you having fun.
Let's go to the club. If you're trying to bag me, let's go to the club.
I'm actually with you though. But when I think about it, like dancing, for me, it's just more like I feel like I'll be there for like an hour or two, and then I'll dip. You know how to me when I think of club, it's more like you got there at 11, 12, you're there till 4 a.m.
Oh no,
it's
not
like,
that.
Bro, like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
you know,
that's a lot. I get there like 11, leave like 12:30ish.
Like 11, if you're there for an hour, because honestly, like if I'm able to dance with you, vibe with you, that's my bread and butter.
Okay,
like,
Chiso, I
agree with you. I like that.
Chiso, I agree with you there. Like 1 hour, 1 hour,
30.
That's cool.
And then we're out.
Then go home.
But in my head, what I was thinking is like, oh, we're sitting down there, we're popping champagne, we're listening to the music all the time.
It's
like, bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. Yeah, I'll be bothered, you know. So yeah, club is cool for an hour or two.
Especially when you're feeling each other, you know, the way the music just is musicking a little.
Honestly, we can make that whole thing in my bedroom.
The thing though is, we can make that whole vibe in our bedroom. Some people, I don't know if they really like it. I think they like the fact that they can post it, or the fact that they can flex with it, right? Like when the bottle girls come and then they put the happy birthday signs and everything, you post it. I feel like that's really where the hype is. Because I want to be with someone where like, yo, we can literally, we are so stupid and goofy, now we can create a club in our bedroom. We have to say everything.
I like saying, she's some knows what I think. I was like a girl with a fucking personality that doesn't need Instagram for fucking validation. That's the kind of girl I want. Like, she's not out there always thinking like, I need to put this shit on my Instagram. You know what I mean? I need to put this. Like, I don't want that kind of girl. I don't want to grow a daughter or a son in that kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like you see your mother always fucking posting shit online.
Oh no.
Like, bro, hell no. You can post like my mom posts. No, like my
Just tell me you don't want to date a girl like me.
No. Let's chill on that. My mom posts on Instagram. My sisters doesn't post. My younger sisters do post on Instagram. But it's not an excess amount. You don't know what they're doing 24/7. You feel me? Like, like it's just like, to me, it's just like, I know your whole fucking day isn't like that. You know what I mean? It's like I that's honestly why I don't watch stories a lot. I don't do myself for specific girls. You feel me? I don't for specific girls.
Yeah,
I
specific ones.
The fine ones. But majority of you guys, I don't watch your stories. You feel me? I don't watch your stories. But I wouldn't date a girl like that. That's me personally.
I mean, for me,
that's posting shit all the time.
For me, I don't mind you posting. For me, just the reason for posting. Let's just say an influencer. Obviously, you have to do what you have to do, right? Like,
you date an influencer? An Instagram influencer?
I mean, I would.
It depends on what she's influencing.
I mean, I would, depending on.
It depends on what she's influencing.
Depending on how her lifestyle is as well, right? I'll put everything in consideration, but just influencer is an umbrella term, right? So, but if you're an influencer, I'll date you. It is what it is. Like, you have to post. You do this to make money. You do this to influence people.
But it depends on what you're influencing that matters to me.
With everything, I mean, yes, that part too, right? Obviously, but to me, what matters to me the most is really just as long as where there's control. Right, it doesn't get to the point where like every single thing we're doing that even looks relatively cute has to be on camera. You know, and like to me that point it loses the authenticity because it's not like, okay, I'm acting to be cute on Instagram instead of I'm just doing this for my girl. Like I'm not saying it's true, but I need to know that way, you know.
I need to make sure that everyone knows that I'm here. Yeah. I'm here. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. But I do enjoy a good post though. So like,
I mean, I
like posting too.
I don't really need to post.
Yeah, I mean, Peter is actually extreme. So let's not use Peter.
Peter does not post.
Like when
I can literally not post anything.
Like if you go and watch the vlog, you heard what Peter said. This is like he can never record himself in the airplane. I was just like, oh my god. I'm actually doing this. I can't believe this. I can't wait to see it.
This is actually crazy. First time vlogging on the Afro Dodo podcast.
So Peter is a bit extreme when it comes to social media, but he's actually a lot better now. So like the more he does Afro Journal, the more out there he puts his life a little bit, you know. So you see him posting some random shit nowadays, some of his random jokes.
I never used to post random stuff, man. But it's not stuff I like to post. I like to post like funny stuff on my Instagram.
Exactly, as people like to post themselves. So so that's the difference. It's just how we look at everything, and at the end of the day, it's to each their own.
You know what is a negative to me? When we went out for Mbolle on the fucking on the wedding, after the wedding on Sunday, we went to brunch with a few other guys, and Mbolle told me, we have to take a picture of our food all together. And I was like, in my head, I was like, I didn't say anything, but in my head, I was like, bro, are you serious right now? You want to take a picture of all the food I ordered for myself? You want me to waste?
Just my aesthetic.
You can take a picture.
It's part of the ambience.
It's just my aesthetic.
It's part of the aesthetic. Like to me, that one is okay because it will be some ideas at times. I feel like the older I get, the less I do it because I don't really think about it that much. But if it comes to my mind, I'll say like, guys, let's take a picture. But it doesn't come to my mind as much.
See, when I do shit like that, I feel like in a way I'm helping other people. Because for example, if somebody else does it, I'll be like, ooh, like, where'd you go? What type of food is that? You know, was it good? That type. So they're educating me in a way.
I know that things they are thinking about that I'm never thinking about. You know what I'm saying?
Me, that's true. Because when I just look at your food, I'm like, oh, she's eating food. That's what I see. You know, when they post like a fancy one, it's like in my head I'm like, oh, that's a fancy food. Then I skip it. Literally, I don't give it. Like I'm not trying to figure out, where the fuck did you get this food from? Oh my gosh, where did you eat it? Oh, I wish I could go there. I wish I could eat this food.
Yeah.
Like me, I give zero
I mean,
fucks.
I
You
won't
know
say
what
I give zero. I think I think about it 50% of the time, because especially for Nigeria, right? Because I feel like I haven't been to Nigeria in a minute. So if my friends post like locations that they're in Nigeria, I try to know exactly where they are. Because I'm taking a mental picture of, oh, I'd like to go to this place when I go to Nigeria, or when I'm doing this, I would like to do this, you know, I would like to do that.
Wow.
And that's
So
like
you
kind of
use
like mental pictures that I take. So Instagram is definitely
I mean, I
useful
didn't
at that
know.
point. Like from that
I mean, I
point.
didn't know. I personally didn't know Instagram was used like that.
I was Peter, yeah,
I was just out here.
you know, yeah, too simple. Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah, I was just like, bro, you guys are posting your food fucking way too much. Like, bro, I don't need to see what you're eating, fam.
Some people want to.
But I mean, yeah, some people want to, but like, I mean, I'm not out there going to complain to Instagram. Oh, Instagram, block people that post their fucking food. It's just what I feel like, you know. It's just my own opinion, you know. Who gives a fuck about my opinion, right?
And
It doesn't really
the same
matter.
when you post your weird shit, not all the time. Sometimes I know people fly shit about it. You know, you be posting some weird jokes, some.
Shout out to my people that like my weird jokes.
I just like no one wants to see that. Not no one, but like there are people that will see that. Like, what's this guy posted?
What's this guy posting? Like, I'm posting some memes, bro.
But it is what it is, well. We all have our cup of tea at the end of the day. So hey, everyone, first dates, stay in your lane and do what you're comfortable with. Don't try to do the most, I would say. Because it's just the first dates. It's not that deep. Have fun. If you're not having fun, call it quits. It's really not that deep as well. You know.
I mean, I'll say this: like, if my wife, every time we go out, and she's out here fucking posting her food all the time, I'm just gonna be looking at her like, you know, like it's just gonna be that part of the video. I'm just gonna be like this. I'm just gonna stand back. Like, cause I know it's one of those things. You know how like women are always late.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna be one of those things I have to accept. You know, it's like, okay, she's gonna take a picture of, you know. I mean, to me, it's not a deal breaker, obviously.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to fucking do that kind of thing.
I will definitely be posting.
But honestly, I would say this. I think I need someone like that because of that kind of experience is really important in terms of like keeping things into account that are really important that you don't see value of now, but in the future you can see like, oh damn, this was Peter, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this was us like eating so like
I feel like someone like Peter might say, like I think you're thinking about it from your point of view so much.
Yeah.
It's more like,
but I need someone kind of like that, kind of
bring you out of your shell, you know. And then it's almost like that, like go and dance. Nah, I don't dance. Go and dance. And then they push you, and then you dance and you look stupid, but you have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And to me also, when the person, I can tell when the person is doing it just for the gram, and when they're doing it because they actually like doing it.
Yeah.
So you have that superpower.
I mean, you can feel it. It's just off the vibes. You know, you can feel the vibes. You know, like when you're gauging the vibes, to me, it's more like when they actually enjoy it, I can tap into that energy as well. You know, but when they are doing it just because they need to document every single piece of their life, it's almost like it's like that thing you were describing to me when you were growing up and you liked to paint, and then all of a sudden your parents brought you an art teacher, right? And it went from being fun to being work. That's the way I kind of see that. You know, it's kind of like when you're trying to pose and it's like you're just doing it just because you want to create a facade about yourself, and to me, I can feel that it just feels very fake.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it because you're actually having a good time, you're having fun, you're doing that, then you can bring people along with you as well, and then you guys can all have a good time together. And to me, like, I don't mind at all, you know. But everything in moderation.
Like I was saying, I think it's important that, you know, like someone like that is in your life that wants to, you know, document places like that. But to me, I feel that sometimes it can be excessive.
Yeah. I mean, the point is also though, it's not always to use the chat, it's just to have it sometimes. Even though some of them they really want to use it, but it's the ones. Alright. Anyhow, do you guys have anything else to say about the first date?
Shout out to Lisa from Blackpink.
my
Always
Who's your dream first date? Let's do that actually. Who's your dream?
Who's my dream
first date? Like, so let me not say first date, but like someone you just want to go on a date with, just for it doesn't have to get this serious, but just like I just want to take this person out on a date. Keep pause. Oh my god.
So what about you?
For me,
there are lots of women. There are a lot of beautiful women in this world. So much.
Yeah, so much. But I'm even thinking more like personality, I guess, because I'm not really thinking about looks.
Yeah, I mean, I think personality to account too. I'm not going to be out there dating.
Like
I don't want to drop names.
Someone I really like to take on a date, first date. Yeah, I'm really blanking right now.
Yeah. Because I mean, you know what? So men don't keep account of women's names.
I'm really blanking.
We don't keep account of their names, bro. I'm going to be frank with you.
I'm just
Like, we don't keep account of your names, bro. We're just like, that's a big right there. That's a big right there.
You move on.
You move on.
Man, I'm just like, well, like, I feel like personality-wise,
Aisha Curry?
nah.
Anything like that?
Nah, even though Drake was like, she's not Aisha enough, so you can't wipe her up.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that line? But yeah, nah, Aisha.
Yeah.
I don't know, Aisha Curry.
She gives me
I
kind of
like
boring
her,
vibes.
but it's low-key like,
Honestly, I won't say I like a boring woman, but I don't mind a boring woman, personally.
Aisha Curry to me, I honestly, I'm very judging her because of that. You know, remember that staying with the whole like she doesn't get validation from other men. That they rubbed it the wrong way completely. Even though I understood what she was saying, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, but to me, just more like you don't have to tell the whole world your feelings. I understand sharing them. You know, that's something you talk to your husband, you talk to your therapist. You know, like there are just some things that like you might be going through. Yes, you're going to help someone else going through it, but like, bruh, like, why would you say you want other niggas to validate you while you have a whole husband? If my wife said that, baby, let me talk to you straight right now. If we're in a marriage, and then you go out and say you want validation from other niggas, bruh, that will piss me off. That will piss me off. Now, if you're feeling it, obviously, you can come and talk to me about it. I'm emotionally intelligent.
Emotionally available.
I'm emotionally available, so I can listen to you. I can do that, but don't put us out there like that, bro. I don't need all that attention, and then people now start being like, "So I'm gonna control your wife." Now, obviously, it doesn't really matter that much, but bro, like I don't need that attention. But Aisha Curry, nah, not really. I think I don't know, just someone fun. Let me just be that way, like someone.
Ariana Grande.
I don't know anything about this woman. Like
Let me
nothing.
think. Naomi.
Who's that?
Oh, what's her name? Well, what's her name? This and
No.
what's
Naomi
that
Campbell.
black girl's name? Not Naomi Campbell. I mean, Naomi Campbell is a babe. The singer, Mbolle. The one that sang with Jordan
Normani?
I will keep on flogging her name. That's what I do. I don't know this girl's name.
Honestly,
I'll keep on calling that Naomi.
oh man, you know this guy's wife was my shopper's wife was her name.
Tiana Taylor. Ooh.
Tiana Taylor. Oh my
That
god.
would
You
be
want the
a
Tiana
fun
Taylor?
ass
Oh
date.
my
That
god.
would be. I'd go on a date with her.
Tiana Taylor.
Jesus,
Man.
actually,
Oh.
I wouldn't date a girl like Tiana Taylor though.
It wasn't.
I wouldn't.
It wasn't.
She can be a lot.
I wouldn't marry a girl like that. No,
she can be like.
she's too.
Honestly,
I want come up vibes.
Yeah,
man.
she's very.
you don't come on vibe, right?
She's over the top.
I don't know. I just like my home being calm.
Yeah, just
You
peaceful.
know what I mean?
You know.
It was calm.
Honestly, if I could go on a date, I'll take my mom on the dates. I'll take my mom on the date before. Yeah.
Honestly, by yourself.
I want to take my mom on the date, mommy.
I would like my wife to be. I would honestly like my wife to be similar to my mom because that's kind of like weird. But
I mean, it's not
like
bad
if
thing
she has like personal traits of my mom,
Yeah.
I think that would be really nice.
Yeah.
I think that would be really nice.
Yeah, I'll take my mom on the dates, actually. Like, just sit down,
Wow.
two of us. Because every time I go out with my mom, it's always me and the family.
Yeah, actually, that's very
like
true.
the
I've
rest
not
of-
gone
yeah.
one-on-one with my mom.
Yeah, I like, obviously, I love
That's
the rest of my family,
crazy.
but I like to go out with my mom, just one-on-one, just two of us as an adult.
But
I might
that's
dad
the
to
thing
be
when you.
lucky.
Well, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the thing when you have FaceTime. You know, I WhatsApp my mom
Yeah.
and we talk one-on-one from there.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we have that
I
one.
kind of understand that area.
Yeah. But yo, actually, before we close, this episode is already looking getting long, but
Yeah.
you know that I feel like we can give from the guy's point of view and the girl's point of view how you should be in terms of like your composure on the first date.
Yeah. I mean, don't be scared. Just be yourself, bro. Honestly,
I feel like you be yourself is very cliche.
it's cliche, but it's the best way to describe the situation. There's no other phrase.
I mean, I'll just say being the better version of yourself. Let me put it like that.
better version. That's
I would say
what
best. I would say best, but I would say like a bet. Like it's almost like
put your right foot
put the right
forward,
foot
put your
forward.
best foot.
You know, like the
best
right
foot
foot
forward.
forward in terms of like
Yeah.
you know how normally you're like okay, you're not normally a funny person. People try to be funny, you know. Like, you can't just be like, oh, I'll be dry guy, so I'm going to go on this date. I'll be dry. Like, try and crack a few jokes. Just try. You know, like try to make this person laugh a little bit. You know, maybe you're not really adventurous person, but try to just come out of your shell a little bit more. You might like it, you know. If you don't like it, obviously you go back in. Wow, that's just my advice, yeah. That's just my advice.
My advice is just, you know, there are 3.5 billion women out there. If you miss this shot with this girl, just move on to the next one. That's the way life is. Don't be hell bent about you fucked up on one date. You're going to fuck up on multiple dates if you're not an experienced person. You might be the lucky one who, you know, shoots once and gets once, but you might also be the unlucky one that shoots 20 times. I mean, misses 20 times. So be prepared. Just set your mind on that kind of.
It depends on the quality of your shots, because some people just be shooting. Just like nigga. Like,
yeah, but you know
more
how
intentional.
Yeah, be more intentional, but you know who knows what is in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just be prepared to be able to take rejection and be fine. Especially as a man, you know, just eat it and let it go. Like she might have perceptions about you, but you know who you are personally. You know, that's not who you are. Get over it and just move on. You know, she doesn't define you, you don't define her. Just move on and get to the next babes. You know.
Next one. Quick things. Alright, Mbolle, over there about the ladies.
I guess like kind of for both ladies and our guys. I think for me it would be don't like assume how the night's gonna go, or like don't go into it with like these super high expectations, because then I feel like you kind of lose yourself because you're trying to put up a front, overcompensate, and then it might just fall flat, you know. So just go in with like a nice mind, clear head,
level-headed. Yeah.
And just, you know, take it as it is. If it ends up like going somewhere after, then cool. If not, then like Peter said, there's a lot of fish in the sea.
On to the next one. Alright guys, I love it. Thank you so much guys for listening to this our episode is always very unstructured. You know, like our title will be how the first day should go, and then
some
the episode
random
goes. There's a lot of random conversations, but hey, those are the vibes, those are the natural, pure vibes that we love. You know.
Another advice is always put backup slippers in your car.
That's true, but she's wearing heels, and then like she's tired of them heels. She'll go home. But if you have backup slippers, she'll be like, okay, I can spend the night. I'm not spend the night, but I can stay longer.
I can bring my own shoes.
Hey, you already know. But hey guys, thank you for listening to another edition of the Afro Journal podcast. Before I leave you, like, share, subscribe, by the way. We forgot to say all that at the beginning, but you already know the vibes. I'll leave you with the proverb for next week. The proverb is, the strength of the crocodile is in the water. The strength of the crocodile is in the water. I'll come through next week for the interpretation. It's what did I say at the beginning? I forgot what I called myself. What did I call myself again? What was it?
Fuck boy.
Not fuck boy.
I
said it was your Nigerian prince, certified vibes, certified lover boy things.
So you're the Nigerian prince emailing everyone.
I'm the certified Nigerian prince, let me put it like that, right? Authentic ones, Chisom, AGK, Jeremiah, Okabo.
Alright, it's your boy, you know, Peter get to get to the Lego. Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy.
Just
calm vibes.
And it's your birthday, girl.
We didn't even sing for Mbolle.
It's okay.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you.
I'll say.
Happy birthday, dear boy. Because we have something to say. This is your day. This is your rhymes. Happy birthday to you.
Alright, we kill that.
Money come.
It's your girl.
Come on, Sanos.
Mbolle Kume.
We out.
Send me money. I'll put my Venmo, my Cashapp.
Oh wait, Proverb.
Alright, then Proverb.
Are we ready? Sorry, I forgot. Bye. Jesus.
Yeah, sure, brother.
Oh my gosh.